So it consists of a release mechanism. So, and I'll show you how this all works later. And I'm going to get every participant to carry out at least one release using this system, so they know what to do. And it consists of this release mechanism, which will have an in-between joiner between there and then this 90-gram canister will screw into that. And then by a series of, we will carry out a calibration with a gravimetric using the scale to tell us how much gas we have injected. So we'll inject possibly 3 releases of possibly 3 minutes, depending on how the flow rate in it, and weigh the cylinder and the apparatus beforehand, inject the gas, weigh it again. Then we can then put those figures into a little spreadsheet on the user interface of C-Lock, and it will come up with a figure. It'll work it out like you were doing all that work yesterday. C-Lock have already done it for you. They say, this is what we expected that to be. This is what you told us you weighed it as. The recovery, our recovery is 105% or 103%. And they use about an 8% as a allowance, if you like. Anything over it and below or above 8% of 100% is considered not a good calibration, and not a good recovery. And then recovery is one whole session. We'll do a whole session on recovery. Okay. So just the other things, that the unit comes with a power supply or power adapter, which is capable of 100 volts to 240. So whatever you've got, there's no changeover. You just plug it in, and with an outlet. So the input is 110 to 240, and the outlet is 12 volts. That's all. Now, so the last thing, and this is probably the most important thing we're going to get to when we go to doing the maintenance of the green feed unit, and that's the major air filter, the main air filter. Normally, green feed, when you get your new green feed, it will ship with one inserted already in the machine and a spare. That is enough, but probably after 12 months, you need to replace these completely. So, because you change these about every 7 days. You change them for the clean one every 7 days. So you replace the air filter every 7 days. So in between that, you can wash it. You can wash it with water, or you can use compressed air to clean it, and we'll go through that as part of the maintenance exercise when we do that part of them. Yes, because, well, your airflow will slow down. A dirty air filter will cause the airflow to slow down from the recommended around 40 litres a second. It will come down, and you'll get a message from C-Lock to say your airflow has dropped below a critical level. This is the secondary filter. So that one over there is what we call the primary filter, and this one is the secondary filter, which I'll show when we go over to the unit. I'll show you where all these things are. But this is the secondary filter. They are non-washable. They are throwaway. I only have to replace them once every 12 months.
Or similar?
Yeah, once every 12 months rather than that was similar replacement, but you cannot clean these between.
Yeah. You don't have to do anything.
No, you replace it every 12 months, throw it away. And again, you've got to get them from C-Lock. This is the exhaust from the sensors. This is telling you the flow rate out through those two little pumps. If they are showing 0, you know something's wrong. And these pumps do fail. They're one of the things I've had fail, not a lot, but they have failed.